Good evening. This is Akashvani Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Nagaland to conduct urban local bodies elections on June 26. Kohima Police launches vehicle emission checking machine and flags off 3 traffic patrol bikes. NHM Mission Director Dr. Akuo Sorhie stresses on expanding services to patients at first point of contact with health system. And Nagaland wrestler Rokuokehie Khawakhrie bags bronze medal for India at International Belt Wrestling Grand Prix in Kyrgyzstan. Now the news in detail. Nagaland will conduct the urban local bodies elections on June 26. State Election Commission has notified the election program for conduct of general election to 3 municipal councils and 36 town councils. Nominations can be filed from 7th to 11th June, while scrutiny of validity presented nomination papers will be carried out on June 13. The last date for withdrawal of candidature has been fixed for 20th June, with the list of contesting candidates and polling stations published on the same day. Repoll, if any, will be conducted on June 28. Counting of votes and declaration of results will be done on 29th of June. Following the announcement of the election schedule, the Model Code of Conduct has come into force with immediate effect within all municipal and town council areas going the polls and will remain in operation till the completion of elections. Superintendent of Police Kohima, Bharat Lakshman Markat, today emphasized on the need to curb activities that harm the environment. He said this at a formal launching of the AVL 437 door vehicle emission checking machine and flagging off of 3 traffic patrol motorcycles in the state capital. Markat said vehicle emission is one of the major causes of environmental pollution in the district. Saying that the police now has the capability to check and enforce vehicle emission norms, he stressed and called upon the enforcement teams to be dedicated and sincere in carrying out their assigned duties. The initiative were funded under the National Clean Air Program. According to an official release, the newly launched machine has the capability to check both diesel and petrol variants. The police said it will carry out random checking of suspected vehicles plying below the emission norms. The release added that driving vehicles that violate road safety, noise or air pollution standards is an offence under the Motor Vehicle Act and is punishable for the first offence with imprisonment of up to 3 months or fine and disqualification for holding licence for 3 months. And the second offence is punishable with imprisonment of up to 6 months or fine. Mission Director National Health Mission Dr. Akuo Sorhie has stressed on delivering a broader range of services at the patient's first point of contact with the health system. She said this today while addressing the inaugural function of the 5-day training on expanded packages of services under Comprehensive Primary Health Care CPSHC for staff nurses posted at Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Centre PHC. Dr. Sorhie said health and wellness centres have been conceptualized to provide CPHC, which ensures the highest possible level of health and well-being at all ages through a set of preventive, promotive, curative and rehabilitative services. Considering the epidemiological changes, the increased burden of non-communicable diseases in India, she said it is critical that a more comprehensive gamut of services is delivered at the patient's first point of contact with the health system. While existing services in health facilities are reproductive and child health-centric, under the new initiative, they will provide comprehensive primary health services, including components of non-communicable diseases, ophthalmic, ENT, oral health, emergency and trauma, care, screening and management of basic mental health ailments. Dr. Sorhie further appealed to nurses to commit in ensuring quality health care to all citizens by transforming public health care delivery system in the state. The training is being held for nurses from Dimapur, Kifre, Kohima, Longleng, Mokokchung and Mon. This will be followed by the training of nurses from the remaining districts. This news comes to you from Akashvani, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. The Election Commission today reviewed the preparedness for Phase 3 of General Elections 2024. The Commission interacted with the 265 observers deployed for monitoring the phase, including special general police and expenditure observers. In Manipur, re-polling at 6 polling stations of Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency was concluded peacefully and registered 81.16% voter turnout at the close of the polls. The re-polling was held today at 5 polling stations of Ukhrul district and 1 in Senapati district after violent incidents, including dismantling of EVMs, took place in the second phase polls held on 26 April. Keeping the tradition of honouring older citizens, friends of 80+, Kohima village today observed the 19th Foundation Day. Kohima village presently has a total of 207 octogenarians, comprising 75 males and 132 female. Addressing the event, President Northern Angami Public Organization, Ketuo Zumu, advised the younger generation to respect and treat the elders with love and dignity to receive their blessings. Expressing delight on the presence of the octogenarians, he acknowledged their services and sacrifices in nurturing the society. Meanwhile, State Program Manager, SIST, Nagaland State Rural Livelihood Mission NSRLM, Kresovonio, highlighted the various welfare-centric programs for the elderly community under different departments. NSRLM has been working for inclusivity of all sections of society through various interventions and self-help groups, she said, adding that the elderly are also encouraged to get involved in these initiatives to let them socialize besides availing the benefits. Convener Friends of 80+ and Batma Sri Nitonio Angami said the annual event serves as a platform of fellowship and for many members to reunite after several years. Nagaland wrestler Rokuokehie Khawakhrie bagged the bronze medal for India at the International Belt Wrestling Grand Prix in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan. Announcing the win on X, advisor to Chief Minister Apu Mehta congratulated the young wrestler hailing from Mezoma village and said this has brought joy and pride. Mehta said the Indian team performed admirably but lamented that Venuzo Daho could not play his bronze medal match due to an injury. Mehta also expressed gratitude to President All India Traditional Wrestling and Bangladesh Federation Omar Mukhtar Damboli and Chief Minister Rio for their support. Chief Minister Nipirio has congratulated Rokuokehie Khawakhrie on winning bronze for India at the International Belt Wrestling Grand Prix. In a social media post, Rio said the achievement will inspire not only young people from the state but also the nation. Rio also wished Khawakhrie more success in the days to come. And in weather, India Meteorological Department has issued an orange alert for heavy rains in Nagaland and the rest of the northeast states on May 2. The weather body said heavy rainfall spell accompanied with thunderstorms and gusty winds of up to 50 kilometers per hour is very likely to continue over the region during the next 3 to 4 days. And now to the news, here are the headlines again. Nagaland to conduct urban local bodies elections on June 26. Kohima Police launches vehicle emission checking machine and flags off 3 traffic patrol bikes. NHM Mission Director Dr. Akuo Sorhie stresses on expanding services to patients at first point of contact with the health system. And Nagaland wrestler Rokuokehie Khawakhrie bags bronze medal for India at International Belt Wrestling Grand Prix in Kyrgyzstan. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.